This tennis volley had 4 shots that are worth your time. They're going to be back to back to back to back, and it starts right here. Drop shot, runs up, chases it, slashes it across, the save, between the legs save, and then the spinorama slide. 4 in a row. And then they just keep going, and the guy in the purple wins, and he tells the crowd, like, please be louder. What you just saw was awesome because I went between my legs and then he saved it. And I respect him and I respect you. That's just good, fun sports. That's something you missed that you never planned on watching. And this is everything you missed that you never planned on watching. Today's episode is brought to you by DraftKings. In the KBO, we had a classic sitcom confusion situation for the manager of the LG Twins. His team down by 1 to the Doosan Bears, who they use the Korean characters, and LG uses the LG we know. Diving stop. The umpire calls it a fair ball. They get the out at second, and then he's like, ooh, if I caught that, that would have been nice. They could have doubled him up, but the runner on first thinks he might have caught it on the fly, so he abandons first base. So now the defense is like, wait, go tag him, go tag him. He's not on the base. He steps back on the base. First base coach is there, and then says, okay, time. We're all good. He's safe on the base. You guys got the other guy out. Time. Now the manager of the Twins, he saw the umpires throw their hands up when they called time. He thought they changed the call from fair to foul. And that irritates him to no end because he's like, that was a fair ball. And it was a fair ball. It's a really nice stop. It would have been awesome if he caught it on the fly, but he didn't. It drops. Ump says fair ball. He was emphatic about it. Fair. So they get the force out at second, but at first base, they're safe. And that ump's like, he said it was fair. And they're like, no, you said foul. He said, no, we were saying time. Play is dead. Time. And the umps are kind of laughing at him because of the confusion, thinking that he would laugh too, because he's like, no, you said foul ball. And he's like, no. He said time. See, they're laughing and smiling. And now what's going on is the Twins manager is like, well, now I feel double dumb because I came out here super upset thinking you saying foul ball, and you're telling me you were saying time. So he starts yelling, well, why would you call time? Why was the play be dead? Huh? I'm just mad because I'm mad. And they're like, dude, get out of here. And then he goes right up to the ump and throws his chest at him. And it's just a classic situation. He's like, I'm too hot to calm down. I came out here fired up because I thought you said foul ball when it was clearly fair. And even though I just found out that you didn't do that, I can't just release this anger that quick. So I'm going to yell and scream. That's what I'm doing. So he gets ejected, and the umpires are like, oh my goodness, what happened? Because, he really bumped that dude. Again, it was a fair ball, and the ump emphatically says fair ball. But look at this. Come on. Boom. Let's go. Don't make me confused. It makes me upset. I'm going to take it out on anyone. It's a big old chest bump too. Bam. Huh? It's like Cal Naughton when he says, I'm confused by your tactics, so I'm just going to act tough until I figure it out. That's what happened to this coach. I might have been wrong, but I'm going to bump you. And then the players were like, it's all right, Blue. You did a good job. That was a good call. Pat on the butt for him. So that's what happened there. College Dodgeball National Championship went into overtime. Miami was down 2, and they tied it up to get into overtime. It's Miami versus Cincinnati. 5 of the 6 top seeds were from Ohio. So Ohio is a hotbed for dodgeball, and Miami in 2022 only won 1 game. Now they're in the championship, but they're going to go down 4-1. Cincinnati plans their attack. They get the dude out on the right. So now it's just our guy on the left in. His name is Ty Keller, and he's the last hope for Miami of Ohio. Cincinnati calls timeout, and they plan an attack, all 4 at once. Ty Keller catches a ball. That brings a teammate back in. So now it's 2 versus 3. He hits a dude. Now all of a sudden it's 2 versus 2, immediately tied up. They call timeout. They say, okay, let's plan this out. And we run up. We got the green ball misses, And then on the far left, the yellow ball hits the knee. Now it's 2-on-1, and they sync up and they say, let's go get him. And bam, they get him. Miami of Ohio with a miraculous run to win the championship. They picked off top seed after top seed after top seed. And this kid, he does not celebrate with his shirt on. Anyone else going shirt off? No, just that kid. Why would he leave his shirt on to celebrate? He's jumping around with his boys. He's having fun. That shirt's off. That shirt's off immediately. And he took it off in the John Cena way. Just take that sleeve and rip the whole thing, one fell swoop. Yeah, he's practiced that. Why is his shirt off? That kid did he think everyone else was going to do it? Is that his thing? What's going on? They all hug after the jump in, and they hug, and then they're going to go to the handshake line to say what up to the other team and good job. And the kid realizes at that point, oh, I got to put my shirt back on, right? Respectful for the other team. They beat Michigan State, who were back-to-back champs in the semifinals. Miami of Ohio, your dodgeball champs. This breakdown, like I said, brought to you by DraftKings, where right now all new customers who bet just $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you use code JMSports. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use code JMSports. Bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly with code JMSports. Wonder what the JM stands for? Leave a comment. Let me know. Back to the show. Let's head to the EFL League 2, where the Tranmere Rovers versus Accrington Stanley. That's as American as I can say them because I think I'd butcher it no matter what. Now, Accrington has not won in their last 6 matches. They are winning 3-0 against the Rovers. Both these teams kind of bottom of the table. Not the last 2, but they're trying to avoid relegation. And our guy number 30, Omari Patrick, nets one to get him on the board. It's no longer a shutout. 77th minute of the match, and it's now a 2-goal difference. The crowd's loving it. They're kicking. It looked like they were just kicking each other. Now, in the 86th minute, that's our guy Patrick again. He's got the ball, dishes it to his buddy, left foot, ball in net. 3-2 in the 86th minute. A little bit of a scrum in the net there because the Rovers, they want the ball back. And I'm just saying Rovers because I know how to pronounce that. I doubt they're called that. Anyway, now we're going to the 10th minute of stoppage time where there were 11 minutes of extra time. This is the 10th minute, and the ball's going to get to Omari Patrick's right foot again, and again, he just throws it into the corner, and the keeper for Accrington, he's a little mad. He just boots this ball, boom, into the crowd. So they probably had to go get that. They tie the score 3-3. They were down 3-0. They avoid losing. The crowd goes nuts. They're storming the field. They haven't lost in 9 matches, so they avoided that, which was great for them. And now for my favorite segment of this week's episode, we got Mars Hill versus UVA Wise. Mars Hill's up 4-2. Wise have the bases loaded with no outs in the bottom of the 7th, which is the last inning. So 3 outs needed. That hits off the bat, goes into fair play. They get the out at home. They get the out at first. Unbelievable break. The baseball gods want Mars Hill to win this game. That's the only deduction. He doesn't get his bat down. Usually it's a foul ball. The ump says foul ball because he doesn't realize, no, it went into fair territory. They turn a double play. They need one more out and they win. And they get a nice easy pop-up. Did God want them to win or what? That is holy smokes. God got it wrong. Baseball gods messed up. They said, we're so sorry. We are so sorry. We didn't mean for that to happen. We'll make this right. Little Angels in the outfield. Gust of wind blows that out of his glove, and now the game is tied. Game-winning catch? No. Game-tying double. Go-ahead run on second. Next batter ropes one down the line, and that is the ball game. UVA walk it off. Unbelievable. That's baseball at kind of a bad level, but still wild to watch. Thank you very much for tuning in. This was everything you missed that you never planned on watching. My name's Jimmy, put together by Rob and Dalt, and we love that you guys enjoy the show. We'll see you next week. For now, who is the fan of the week? Good.